The future time when scientists will find a planet where they will find many times better mineral deposits than the Earth. But the environment of this planet was not suitable for human beings to live. Then who will do mining here, and what will happen when two people get stuck on this dangerous planet? Let's know everything from the beginning. In the latest sci-fi movie, The Silent Planet, the story begins with Nia, who was sitting in the forest with a friend when suddenly the police came from behind and she had to leave her friend there and run away, despite not wanting to. Actually, the year 2051 is going on Earth right now, where humans, while making progress in technology, found many such planets outside the Earth where they got better minerals than the Earth. Although many of those planets were such where humans could not even breathe, then how will they go there and do mining? A solution to this was also found that whenever a person commits any crime on Earth, he is punished by hanging. He is sent to this distant planet where he will have to do mining for the government as punishment for his entire life. Now in the present, we are shown the same distant planet where a similar man named Theo was mining wearing an oxygen mask, after which he teleported the mined material to Earth. He used to do mining the whole day, and when his quota of mining is completed, he can be free only at night. He will have to do this work for his entire life, as long as he is alive. Even today, Theo comes to his capsule after working the whole day, which is now his home. Here, he does not have to wear a mask to breathe. Now, Theo starts eating food while watching his old videos. Now, in these videos, he was with his wife Mona when he used to live with her on Earth. And now he is in the past that he has been serving his sentence for 15 years and will have to do this for the rest of his life. Although Theo regretted his actions due to which he was given this punishment, but now he cannot change anything even if he wants to. Now what crime did Theo commit on the path that he got such a big punishment? We will know later. Here Theo has to work only to stay alive, and even today he again went to sleep remembering the moments spent with his wife. The next morning was also no different for Theo. Like the last 15 years, today also he woke up with an alarm and then left for his work. He again had to wear a mask and do mining the whole day and return to his capsule at night. Anyway, on this planet, no person can survive for more than 5 minutes without a mask. So even if he is free, he cannot get out of his capsule because the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere here is less than 1%. Now, even today when Theo, he was sleeping, when suddenly the tracker attached to his chest started functioning as a male. Actually, with the help of this tracker device, the authorities on Earth come to know that Theo is still alive, and if they feel that he is dead due to the male function of this device, then they will turn off the oxygen of this capsule from the Earth itself. Apart from this, if Theo stops mining and does not send that material, then also its oxygen will be turned off so that they can save it for some other prisoner. So now Theo, whose tracker was functioning as a male, quickly gets up and reads the instructions in the manual and repairs it again so that it keeps sending signals of his being alive. Now the next morning when he was going to do mining again, he saw another capsule falling from the sky, which means that some other prisoner must have also been sent to this planet as a punishment. Now Theo was alone in this entire area, so he ran away. To see, he goes to check who is in this other capsule. He sees through the binoculars that after a rough landing of this capsule, a teenage girl came out of it. Now that girl had not even worn an oxygen mask due to ignorance. So when she started suffocating in a short while, she ran inside again. Theo was now worried because only criminals are sent here. So who knows what bad things that girl might have done on Earth. And he runs to her capsule to investigate whether she is a threat to him or not. And Theo's fears turned out to be correct, because that girl was talking to her AI and saying that she might have to kill the other prisoner present here. Theo comes back to his capsule and starts thinking about what he should do next. Of course, he has been living here like a slave, but at least he has memories of his past with his wife, with the help of which he spent his days. So he decides that since he knows how to open the doors of these capsules, he will go in the darkness of the night and first try to find out who the girl is and what crime she committed on Earth that she was sent here. Now taking advantage of the darkness, he secretly enters the girl's capsule and picks up a diary on which her name was written. Theo now comes back to his capsule and sees that the girl's name is Nia and she had written her diary in a different language. However, Theo can understand this language and he reads it. In this way, The girl Nia keeps remembering her parents, but it was not written in it what she did on Earth. On the other hand, Nia wakes up and starts remembering today's day and how her capsule was able to land on this planet with great difficulty. She was not even told properly that there is very little oxygen here when she went out to see how this planet is. She had to come back in the capsule in just a few minutes due to suffocation. And all these events were secretly seen by Theo, which are now being shown from Nia's point of view. Now, since Nia has just come to this planet, she also got an AI partner who will keep guiding her. He tells her that Nia will not be able to go out without her suit, and the main rule is that if she does not do mining work for the whole day, every day, then the officials from Earth will turn off her oxygen. Nia noted everything in her diary, which she often does, how now she will have to spend her life by mining here. Here the AI also revealed that another prisoner named Theo lives in this entire area, and he was also sent here after a crime. So he may be dangerous. Now Nia got scared that if she does not go out, then she will be dangerous. If it happened, can she attack him in self-defense? And this was the line that Theo heard, and he misunderstood that Nia would try to kill him. But she herself was afraid of her. Now, in the present, as soon as it was morning, both Theo and Nia went to work in the mining. During this, they saw each other, but they did not talk to each other in the fear that the other prisoner might attack her in greed for food and other resources. But now after work, as soon as Nia went to her capsule, she realized that her diary was not there. The AI revealed to her that last night when she was sleeping, the other prisoner Theo had entered here and took away her diary from here. Nia was afraid to hear this and wondered if she should go to get the diary back from Theo. But that diary had all her memories, so for safety, she decided to go to Theo's capsule with a knife. She does it. On reaching Theo's capsule, he saw that he was reading his diary, and on seeing her outside, Theo opens the door and asks her why she has come to kill him. Now Nia, who had put her knife on Theo's throat in anger, said that Theo should never enter her capsule and steal anything in future. After giving this warning, removed her knife from his throat and started going back with her diary. Now Theo was surprised that if Nia had to kill him, then she could have easily killed him now, which means that he had misunderstood something. Theo then wears his mask and goes back to Nia's capsule. Nia, who was angry with him till now, says again that Theo should leave her alone and they both can stay separately and do their work. But Theo starts apologizing here. He says that he stole her diary to know about her because he was afraid that this other inmate might attack him, and he goes further. Nia also understood that Theo did all that out of fear. Both of them being prisoners, they started suspecting each other. So she puts down her knife. Next day, they met again during their mining work. By now, their fear of each other had reduced. So in the evening, Nia gets a note in which Theo invited her to his capsule for dinner tonight. Now Nia wanted to know what Theo must have done that he was sent to this planet. Anyway, even his AI cannot tell anything about him through privacy protocol, so he will have to know about it himself. On the other hand, while preparing for dinner in his capsule, the same questions were arising in Theo's mind. Now after some time when Nia reached there for dinner, he thanks Theo because it has been only a few days since Nia came here, whereas he has been here for the last 15 years. Absolutely, she was completely alone. So today having dinner with someone else while talking is no less than a treat for her. Surprisingly, Theo talks to her in Orion language, which was Nia's native language, and most people don't even know about this language these days. Nia asks him how he came to know about the language of her hometown, and according to Theo, he has been there before, that too through a Black Sea. However, there was something wrong with the route, he told her. But Nia ignores them, thinking that Theo has been locked up on this planet for 15 years. So his memories must have become blurred, and he must have forgotten something. Now to know more about each other, Nia confesses about her crime and tells him how when she was very young, a man killed her parents, and this affected her whole life. She grew up and joined a rebel group which opposed the government, and that is why when the police caught her, she was caught by a rebel group. When they found out about him, they sent him to the planet as punishment. According to Nia, this government sends people to different planets as punishment for small crimes and gets their work done through them so that they keep getting resources and do not have to hire people. Her whole life has been bad since childhood. Now, after listening to Nia's bad past, Theo tells her a big truth about this planet which the government on Earth does not reveal to anyone. Otherwise, if this truth is known to everyone, then the common people will shut down their project citing human rights. That project in which they send prisoners to this planet for mining. Actually, a strange type of violet gas travels on this planet. That toxic gas usually passes once in several days, but according to Theo, it is toxic to humans. That by reading the emotions, it doubles down. By coming close to that gas, she came to know about herself after coming here, and sometimes that gas also shows her illusions of all the bad memories that she has lived in her life. Now Nia understood that is why she also started getting illusions of her Earth days more after coming here when she was caught by the police. Similarly, Theo also used to see the illusions of his wife and his past till now, which he has been seeing since the beginning of the story till now, although there is a very deep secret hidden in his past which we will know later. Now in the present, Theo had explained everything to Nia that he doesn't know how, but this violet gas knows all the desires of her mind. By now it was time for Nia to go back after dinner, but while going, Theo reveals to her that his real name is Nathan. Now on hearing this name, Nia gets even more scared. Actually, her past was deeply connected to this name. So she quickly runs to her capsule and asks her AI if Theo's name is really Nathan. Actually, the name of the man who killed her parents in her childhood was Nathan, and her parents died 16 years ago, while 15 years ago Theo was sent here as a punishment. Now, all the hints from here were pointing towards Neo, that his parents must have been killed by none other than Theo. However, due to privacy protocols, the AI cannot tell Nia anything about Theo's real name and personal details. But Nia had understood everything. Now the next morning when both of them met again during mining, today Nia behaves in a very strange way and calls Theo by the name of Nathan and invites him for dinner in her capsule tonight. Now Theo, who did not find anything strange, after work Nia reached her capsule, she starts showing him some photos of her hometown, the place where she used to live with her family in her childhood. While showing the photos of those places, Nia looks at Theo's face as if she wants to see the color of his face change. But when nothing like that happens, Nia starts asking Theo about his crime, the crime which he committed 15 years ago. She also says that she has already told him about her crime, how she became a part of a rebel group which was anti-government, and she did that because someone killed her parents in her childhood. That is, she has revealed her entire past to her. But Theo has not told her anything about his crime till now. However, Theo does not want to talk about all this, and he starts leaving angrily, saying that he cannot tell her anything right now. He is not comfortable with it. And when Nia is still behind, she says that she has already told him about her crime, how she became a part of a rebel group which was anti-government, and she says that she did not want to tell him anything about his crime. That is, she has revealed her entire past to him. But Theo has not told her anything about his crime till now. However, Theo does not want to talk about all this, and he starts leaving angrily, saying that he cannot tell her anything right now. He is not comfortable with it. And when Nia is still behind, she says that she has already told him about his crime, how she became a part of a rebel group which was anti-government, and she says that she did not want to tell him anything about his crime. That is, she has already revealed her entire past to him. But Theo has not told her anything about his crime. Till now. When she did not move, Theo angrily pushed her back and went back to his capsule. By now the alien gas had also returned here, due to which Nia got lost in her past. She never came to know who killed her parents. After that one incident, her whole life was ruined. But now life coincidentally made her meet the murderer of her parents, that too when she did not expect it. On the other hand, Theo was also troubled in his capsule. He himself is so troubled by his past, and now with the arrival of that toxic gas, he also starts seeing the illusion of his wife Mona. His wife's illusion was saying that Nia is misunderstanding him, and she will probably attack him soon. So it would be better if Theo himself kills her first. He has done this before also, so this is nothing new for him. On the other hand, Nia was going to Theo's capsule to kill him. That on the way they came and attacked him, he attacks her and makes her unconscious, and after some time when she opens her eyes, Theo had not killed her till now. On the contrary, he starts saying sorry to her, because he had to make her unconscious to save himself, but now Nia is not ready to listen to anything. She was confirmed that Theo is the murderer of her parents, and she starts running after him to attack him. Here Theo, who also came to hide in Nia's capsule, starts attacking him here also. Now Theo knew that if Nia does this, then she will kill him. So now to save himself, he snatches her knife and starts running after her. Nia was already scared of him, so this time she came out without her mask. Yes, she will not be able to survive in the outside atmosphere for more than 5 minutes, while that gas was still around them, and Theo starts remembering his past when he had picked up the knife like this last time. So Theo took his knife and started killing him. He regained his senses and saw that Nia ran away without a mask, and he started following her to save her. Nia luckily found another capsule and somehow entered inside it and saw that a man was lying dead here many years ago, and his capsule was in a very bad condition. This meant that the government must have punished this prisoner for mining here, but he could not bear the loneliness of this planet, and he ended his life. By then, Leah started hearing Theo's voice, so she hid there, and when he came inside to convince her, Nia kept hitting him by repeatedly hitting his head from behind. Theo finally started remembering his past. When he went to his house one day, he found his wife Mona, whom he loved very much, in bed with his best friend. Theo could not bear this betrayal, and he immediately left his wife and killed both your friends. That is why he was sent to this planet as a punishment, whereas Nia was killing him, thinking that he must have killed her family. But when she finally got tired of killing him, she left Theo dying there and started going back to her capsule. Although Theo was trying to tell her something, but Nia did not listen to anything. But now in the morning, she realized that she had done something wrong by leaving Theo dying. But when he asks her to return to work, this time Nia breaks him and goes to bring back the injured Theo. Fortunately, he was still alive, and finally by the end of the day, he regained consciousness. Now he reveals that he does not know anything about Nia's parents or her hometown. Whatever he had told her about her hometown, he had read it from her diary, and he never told her his name was Nathan. From here Nia is not able to go anywhere. Everything became clear. Actually, Nia was troubled all her life about the accident that happened in her childhood. Moreover, she never knew who killed her parents. That is why this thing always remained in her mind. And when she came to this planet, her emotions increased even more because of that blue gas. She wanted an answer to the biggest question of her life, that who killed her parents. As soon as she came in contact with that gas, her mind gave her a false name, that is, Theo's name, so that Leah could get rid of the biggest dilemma in her mind forever. Theo now explains everything to her. Theo had also explained to her earlier that the strange gas of this planet plays with her emotions. But Leah did not take him seriously then, and she got confused that Theo had told his name as Nathan, whereas in reality he had never said so. Theo also says that he has been living with his wife for the last 15 years. Till date he regrets the incident that happened with him, but now he can't live like this anymore. And if Nia stays here, he will also have to live a similar life like her. But now he wants to help her before dying. According to Kyo, he will install Nia's tracker in his chest. And when he dies, the officers on Earth will think that Nia has actually been killed and they will declare him dead. Then Nia will be able to live the rest of her life freely, and not like Theo, who has been a slave on this deserted planet for the last 15 years. Theo was dying anyway, so now Leah says yes to his plan. Both of them soon complete this process, and now while completing their daily mining work, Nia only had to wait for Theo to die naturally, where finally after 9 days he died. Anyway, there was nothing left in his life now, so now since he had Nia's tracker in his chest, that means that the officers must have thought her dead, and Nia is now free from this mining work. She can now go to that unused capsule in which a man was found dead. Because that capsule was more than 50 years old, your government's technology will not be able to trace it. Nia can now easily leave this planet using the same, and she is free forever. Nia now remembers Theo for the last time, who saved her life before giving up her own life, and with this happy ending, the movie ends here. Now more than space science fiction, this movie brings forward human emotions. How a decision in a person's life, or just a small incident, can completely change his life and make him helpless. So if you liked the video, keep liking and commenting. Thank you.